development. And here we go, game one. So tell me a little bit about Zan.
All right, so Zan, very incredible Lucina player, prides himself on his combos very much so, and also just being a very aggressive, but also being a very spacious Lucina as well. You know, knowing very much about the character that he's playing, knowing what the perfect range is for all of his moves to hit and whatnot, and just making sure to not let you breathe at all, essentially.
Okay. And I don't know a ton about Pit. Pit is kind of combo-oriented?
Pit is very combo-oriented. He relies a lot on 50-50s. He is just a very, he's not a great character, but he's not a bad character. It really takes a certain level of mastery, I feel like, to use Pit to his full potential, and I definitely feel like Mr. Ping is 1,000,000% the kind of guy to do that. A very legend in the Colorado Smash scene, has many characters under his arsenal, Ping being one of them. I think one of the reasons why Ping chose Pit is, well, like that, for example, that those very nice confirms that can kill a pretty floaty and light character like Lucina, but also Pit has very good maneuverability, and that can be sometimes hard for Lucina versus a very grounded, more heavy character. So I think this is actually a very good option.
Yeah, no, with the multiple jumps, you can definitely mix up your aerials on shield, your timings when landing a lot better than characters that just have one jump. And you said that his down throw into up air is a kill confirm?
Yes, down throw to up air is a kill confirm.
Oh, wow. All right. I don't know if he had that back in the day, but there is a kill.
Good job.
Great extra credit there, though, from Mr. Ping. Zan, though, pulling out some tiny combos here, just going to get the two-piece off of it. And now, again, Mr. Ping, you get that first stock, you build a lead off of it. Sometimes it is that simple. Almost got the snipe. Ooh, good call out on the jump there. And now, if you are Zan, you're
sweating a little bit, but not too much.
You can do one of two things. You can either stick to your game plan, try to pull this game back, or you can start trying out new things because you have 5 games to play with, theoretically.
Right. Yeah, theoretically.
3 games if you assume you get 3-0'd. So you can definitely start trying to implement some things that you think might work in the future, start setting the groundwork for that.
Yeah.
Or you can go full comeback mode, which right now
Very
Mr.
nice
Ping's
patience.
playing a little too solid. Definitely making this hard. The ledge trapping's been really good. Hasn't really, like you said earlier, hasn't really been letting Zan breathe as of this moment.
Very nice little back here from Zan, though. And another thing why Pit is definitely a good option is because Zan loves to edge guard off stage. Almost any opportunity that Zan gets, they will be going as far out as humanly possible to try and edge guard their opponent. But, Ping definitely has a lot more safety with their very long recovery.
Multiple jumps, side B. I mean, a very long up B. Makes sense that Pit would have a good recovery.
I would say Ping has been making amazing use of the shield as well to stop some of Zan's attempts. And holding onto the shield too long, the down smash will be taking it. Beautifully done from Ping.
Yeah, no, definitely a very solid game there from Ping. Ping was basically in the driver's seat from the rip.
Yeah, definitely.
And now we're going to see what kind of adaptations Zan is going to make. Going to small battlefield, I'm going to assume that wanting the smaller stage, going to be able to not give Mr. Ping as much room to breathe.
Yes, absolutely.
Which hopefully will work out in Zan's favor, because Mr. Ping played pretty aggressively, all things considered. And now we will see what kind of adaptations here Zan is going to try to make. Ooh, good shield grab there. Lucina's kind of weird. Lucina really is kind of like a neutral character. She doesn't have a ton of big combos. She's the kind of character that wants to read you and beat you over and over and over again, and preferably get into an advantage and keep you at the disadvantage. And that's kind of been where Zan's been having a little bit of trouble. For the most part, Ping's been keeping center stage, been keeping that ledge pressure. But right now, looking pretty good for Zan.
See, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Zan loved to just pressure shield and mix up his approaches, like with the nair on the platform and stuff, and it just decimates opponents most of the time.
Yeah, no, definitely. Are these? I know that not everybody on this is on PR. Are both of these two on PR?
Both of these people are on the PR, yes.
All right.
Or at least at the very least, both of them were invited to this.
Okay. well, found a good forward smash there to take out that stock. And this is kind of where Ping ran away with it last time.
Yeah.
Definitely saw Zan have a lot of trouble. There's a couple different kind of characters. There's the top, high and top tiers that can find kills, and then there's the ones who can't. Lucina, you're going to be looking for an edge guard. You're going to be looking for a forward smash read. Something like that. As far as I know, she doesn't have a ton of kill confirms, or at least she didn't back when I was playing.
Yeah, very nice wait by Ping, by the way, into the down smash. And again, those 50-50s. Pit always has 50-50s off the down throws, and Ping always seems to choose the right one. A nice little forward smash there will also be taking these stock. Wow. Man, just Ping not letting him at all. But Zan finally getting the up tilt and taking the first stock of Ping's.
It always starts with one. Again, has had a little bit of trouble killing. That's always what I've thought of when I thought of Lucina, was like great neutral, good edge guarding, but like her clone, or the one she's a clone of, a little bit of arthritis. You can have a little bit of trouble finding that kill, and that's kind of been the tale of the matches so far. But Zan, before I started to say it, was looking really good as far as like trying to make the comeback goes, and that's going to be a down air, but we make it back.
Saving the jump, very smart of Zan. Oh god, got pushed away a little bit there. One thing I feel like Zan is struggling with this match specifically, is that they are relying too much on their aggression. They are not being patient enough.
Oh,
because Ping wants this. Clearly, Ping wants all this aggression and is absolutely feeding off of it. Very nice back air again.
Always a nice back air too in these matches.
Ooh, very nice little downer too to get the extra little bit of damage. Nice run-ins from Zan.
Ooh! Why did that hit? Why did that hit? Did she sneak under the shield? I don't know how that works.
That's the only way. No, I think that's the only way it could have happened. But even then, it didn't look like that. It's so weird.
All right. Again, always starts with one stock. As long as you have a stock left, you have a chance. Went for a huge read there. And now you find yourself in the corner against Mr. Ping, where Mr. Ping has kind of been dominant. But Zan not making this one easy. Ooh, chooses wrong this time in that 50-50. But the up smash will connect there. And we are up 2-0. Mr. Ping just looking really clean. Again, Zan just having trouble keeping up. I mean, for that first stock, it was looking really good for Zan. Zan had the lead for a little bit. Mr. Ping found that kill first, and then it was just so long until Zan could answer that back.
Yeah.
And again, that's kind of the story with Lucina. I thought that was the story with Pit, but apparently Pit has some pretty solid ways to find kills.
Oh, definitely, absolutely.
And now it's just going to be a question of what do you do if you're Zan?
Yeah, what do you do?
Because Mr. Ping's just kind of
look at that little.
you.
Mr. Ping showing off a little bit there. I like that.
Also, it is currently 2-0 in favor of Mr. Ping.
Yes.
Ooh.
I appreciate the little
Pit's going to make it back.
Yes.
Especially if that's what you do as Zan. If you're a big edgeguard person, gonna have to kind of put that in the back seat when you're playing against somebody like Pit, somebody with a great recovery like Pit.
Ooh. Very nice little down smash.
Mr. Ping's had the reads on these forward smashes, on these smash attacks in general.
Very nice little down throw to back air as well. Nice little damage. One thing that I've been loving to see from Mr. Ping as well is these shields. These down Bs have been absolutely immaculate. Except that one where somehow Lucina sneaked below it. Like he's been choosing the situations perfectly. Very nice parry to side B as well. Very great little damage right there. Oh.
All right, if Zan can find this first stock, which would be the first time in the set, we're cooking. We're cooking. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, what can we do with it? What can we do with it? We can run into an up smash. We aren't going to die, though. Gonna get hit by an arrow.
Very nice. Very nice edge guard. Again,
it's so tricky.
The multi-jump helping out Ping so much, especially in this specific matchup. Nice little neutral there, right there.
Mr. Ping not going to make it easy for you to hold on to this stock. The advantage on Mr. Ping has been really, really good. He's done a great job of keeping Zan on the outskirts of the stage.
Oh, wow.
Zan finding their way back, though. Down throw, no back air this time. But so far, looking really good for Zan, holding on to this stock.
This is what Zan absolutely thrives on. Zan thrives off of advantage state.
What a parry.
Much
Didn't get
more than
anything off of
advantage
it, but
state.
what a parry.
Not dead yet. Wow.
Ooh, great air
Amazing.
dodge. And Mr. Ping getting a little bit antsy. This can happen when you can't quite
Yeah.
close out that stock.
This is also where Pit struggles. Pit cannot find a kill for the life, find a kill to save his life sometimes.
It's gonna be that 50-50 read, but there's the dash attack.
Very
it looks
nice.
like. I don't know if it. I'm not familiar with pick. Don't know if it was a dash attack, forward smash, or what.
That was a
but-
dash attack, I believe.
Okay, perfect. All right. And now Zan, in a position that they have not been in thus far, has quite the sizable lead. But I mean, we've seen Ping make such good use out of his advantage states, out
very
of his
nice shield right
combos.
there. You know, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. I wonder if Zan's gonna pull it out at all in this set. If Zan is going to pull out the, if Zan's gonna pull out the counter at all.
The counter, who does Zan also play?
Counter by me like Lucina's move.
Oh, I'm stupid.
I mean, no, you're fine. That was a that
top
was
tier commentary, everybody.
that was a vague statement in and of itself. So.
All right. And now this is where we saw Zan struggle. This is where we've seen Zan struggle all set, is with the kills. We saw him get, I'm not going to say lucky, but he got that shark of the back air, that first stock. Found that falling back air as Ping was also falling from the upper part of the stage. And ooh!
The call out of the back air. Oh my gosh. Mr. Ping is back in the saddle.
I don't know if that was a bad read on Zan's part, but Zan went for that very hard read of a back air, but here we are.
I'm surprised I didn't have super armor.
Yeah, so here we are. We are now down to the last stock.
Gentleman's one stock.
But this is the thing, Mr. Ping has just kind of been dominant in neutral and in advantage so far. Where Zan really found success was taking that first stock and really extending that lead. But right now we are basically even. In fact, Mr. Ping starting to pull away. Is Zan going to be able to do anything about it? 50-50, and we're getting down air, forward air. I remember that one.
Yeah.
All right, we make it back. Can we find center stage? Mr. Ping's been so good at keeping that center stage away from Zan. Oh, and the back air call out.
That would
Wow.
be a